We're now in front of the Tower of London, which is a World Heritage Site. Now, the Tower of London now houses the crown jewels, but it's probably most famous for the amount of executions it's had over the centuries.
The castle was built in 1078 and has been used in several ways after its construction. It has housed royalty, was a prison, an armory, and even a zoo, which held elephants, lions, and even a polar bear that would swim in the River Thames. You're now allowed to explore parts of the castle, and while exploring the castle you're going to check out some of the armory. They even have a dragon made out of different types of weapons. Now my favorite part of the castle had to have been the resident ravens. They are trained to bow, and rumor has it if all 6 of them fly away from the tower and kingdom will fall. And like I said before, the tower now is home to the crown jewels, and the crown jewels is inside of a giant vault, and they don't allow cameras in there, so it's just going to be something you're going to have to check out on your own. After exploring the tower, you're going to want to hop on the tube in order to go experience one of London's best known traditions, and that is afternoon tea.
Another museum you're going to want to visit on your trip to London is the Natural History Museum. It is also free, which is exciting, and you can see. Except I don't know what I liked better, the exhibits or the building itself.
The building was built in the 1800s, and the museum opened in 1881, and it is thought to be one of Britain's most renowned examples of Romanesque architecture. To me, the best part of the building, though, is that it was lined with gargoyles. The inside of the museum is huge and state-of-the-art. They even have animatronic dinosaurs. The museum now just has hallways full of artifacts and fossils, and let's just say hopefully you don't like birds, because they may have killed 1 or 2. Thousands, that is. Another must-see museum is the British Museum, which is home to tons and tons of history and artifacts. And those artifacts range from the original Rosetta Stone to whole Roman temples, and dozens upon dozens of Roman sculptures.
Westminster Abbey, which was founded in 960 AD, and this monastery not only houses royalty throughout the ages, but it is also the final resting place to several other people like Sir Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin. It even has its own poetry corner where famous poets were buried like C.L. Lewis. It has a monument to Shakespeare, and it is also the final resting place of Geoffrey Chaucer.
Now the outside of the abbey is gorgeous, but the mausoleums and crypts on the inside are just on a whole nother level. Unfortunately though, this is another place where cameras are frowned upon. I did manage to get a few of the crypts though. Here we have Death coming to collect a woman who had died in childbirth, much to the horror of the husband. And we're going to go ahead and show you William Shakespeare's monument.
Guys, this is going to be our last adventure here in London, and we're going to cruise the River Thames. It was a free cruise because it came with our hop on, hop off bus tour. And if you enjoyed the episode, as always, like and subscribe below.
Now cruising the river is a great way to see the London Bridge as well as the modern London skyline, which includes the Shard of London. Now the fun thing about the Shard of London is the architect was going to be paid £1 million for designing it, but instead he just wanted a penthouse suite on the top floor. He is now trying to sell that penthouse for £29 million. As we get to soak in our last looks of London, we'd like to thank you for checking out this episode of Traveling at Chase's Pace, and hopefully you'll like and subscribe below, and check out some of the other videos on the channel.